Hi everyone, it's been a while since my last video, and seeing as the tank's been up for over 2 years, I wanted to do a little update showing some of the growth and the changes. The first thing you may notice is that I no longer have my Maxima clam. Unfortunately, it did die. I'm not 100% sure what did it in, but at one point the blue hippo tame decided it liked the taste of the clam, and I rehomed the tang, and the clam bounced back, but after a few months, it started receding and ended up passing on after me having it for over 4 years. Within a few weeks of the clam, my leopard wrasse, which was fat and happy, it also passed away suddenly without any signs of stress. It was just swimming around 1 minute and dead the next. The close proximity of these events got me worried enough to send out an ICP test. Seeing as all the parameters I could test at home were well within the normal range, the test came back with critically high levels of zinc and silicone in my RO water, and critically high sulfur in the tank, as well as many other trace elements critically low. I'm not convinced that any of this would have caused the clam or the wrasse to die, but either way, I'll be working on getting all the levels back to normal. One thing that's done very well at my mangroves, took them a long time to get their first leaves, but once they had them, they've been growing fast ever since. It's also the home of some of the tastier acan, scoly, and blasto corals, which I believe are being eaten in my main display tank by my peppermint shrimp. If you watched a 1 year update video, you can see that I had a large amount of growth on most of my corals. Stuff like the green slimer and the bird's nest and monopora literally grow so fast I end up giving it away or even tossing out pieces. The green bird's nest began taking over the left side of the tank, so I ended up breaking off a large frag and selling the entire colony. Overall, I've been happy with my growth rates on almost all my corals. However, I did have two separate instances where I made the same mistake with my automatic doser. When the Red Sea doser knows it's run out of dosing solution, it shuts off the pump, and you have to go into the app and re-enter the amount of fluid that you have left to restart the pump. But when I refilled my container, I forgot this step. And I did it again with my alkalinity solution, which I realized after a week. And when I did the calcium, I didn't catch it for almost a month. And when I tested my calcium, it was down to 180. Both times I lost several corals, and all of my acropora that didn't end up dying turned a very pale brown for almost a month afterwards. But besides that, everything has gone pretty smoothly. I realize I talk a lot about problems, and as anyone who's ever had a reef tank and long term knows that these things happen, and all you can do is just keep swimming. Despite all the setbacks, I still enjoy my reef tank, and I'm happy with how it's going, and I might even be planning on a large tank upgrade in the near future. But hopefully you enjoy this update of the tank, and I will leave you with a little bit of footage to watch. Thanks.